Good evening. My name is Audrey Wright. I'm the CEO of Waters Foundation. And we're here today to take this concerning the programs that Waters Foundation has. We have collaborated with Bradley from Underground, and we have a program for the circuit court for the probation kids, the youth in the city. We also have a disability program that I'm certified to do. And we do need clients for our disability program. Waters Foundation has been in existence ever since 2000. I'm at 6430 South Ashley. The phone number is 1-773-434-3920. We have all types of programs in Inglewood for the children that's out in the street, the young men that's in gangs, the penitentiaries. They're coming out of the penitentiary to our program. I have a collaboration also with IDOC. And we're asking the community to support us and to make our program really special in this community in Inglewood. Because Inglewood is a high crime area, and we need to save our children. We need to stand up and be counted as mothers and fathers. I'm not going to talk long. We just want to get started in advertising our programs with Mr. Bradley of Underground, and also with the disability program. Those two programs are very important to our community. I do have an executive director. His name is Mr. Jeffrey Porter, and I'm going to let him speak also.
Hello everyone, my name is Jeffrey Porter, and I'm the executive director of Waters Foundation, a wonderful entity in the neighborhood of Inglewood. I just would like to speak a little bit about this program and this entity, this diamond in the rough that lies right in your own community. And it's here for your taking advantage of, that is. We're looking for individuals that have had troubled situations, meaning involved with the Illinois Department of Corrections, from our older people to our youth, male and female. We also have a business that we do for textile, C.H. Miller. What we're looking for people is to make people proud of you, stand up. We as people in our own community have been held hostage due to everything that's going on. So what we're asking that you do is help us by directing your sons and daughters and nieces and nephews to Waters Foundation so we can make a better change in your life. You know, knowledge is the key. And if you have knowledge and not share it, what good is it? So we're sharing the knowledge of Waters Foundation. We've also collaborated with Mr. Bradley and also Mr. Glover of Underground. We are asking that you know that this is about to be a powerful entity, and we'd like you to come in at the ground floor to see exactly what we're doing. There's no frills involved with Waters Foundation, no hidden attractions to get you in and afterward abort you or throw you away. We are here to help. But sometime in life, we need to look at ourselves and see possibly there's a problem myself. Sometimes we have to stand down to stand up. So we're looking for everybody to take this chance to walk in the Waters. Thank you.
Question, Ms. Bradley, what do you think about that program with Tom Bradley, the sheriff?
Well, the program that each speaker got up to speak about, they didn't mention anything about training the mentally ill. What they were talking about was going into the prisons, making a program and mentoring people. But that's not all to a mentally ill person. You've got to take them out of the house. You've got to bring them into an environment where they will be trained to do something. And not sit at home all the time because they are wasting away when you think about it. they didn't mention anything about training the mentally ill. What they were talking about was going into the prisons, making a program and mentoring the. But that's not all to a mentally ill person. You've got to take them out of the house. You've got to bring them into an environment where they will be trained to do something and not sit at home all the time because they are wasting away from the we have two people here that I'm very proud of, that they are learning how to sew. And the young man is so anxious to learn how to repeat something. And I believe all they need is a little love and caring, in which they don't have, because they're all been pushed to the side and pushed in the corner. And I always say this, and maybe I shouldn't, but I always think about in the Bible where they put the leprosy in a cage. And that's what they're doing to the mentally ill. That's what they're doing to the ex-felon. That's what they're doing to the ex-drug users. They're putting those people in the boat and pushing them in the corner, and they don't want to be bothered. It's always a way for them to learn something. It don't have to be that they have to have a bigger education. It don't have to be that you got to go to school to learn what you go to school. Most of them are very intelligent. God gave them that extra sense, I believe, that they can use with their hands. They can learn how to do a trade, learn how to get a job. We don't want to give them, as society, don't want to give them a chance to prove what they can do. I'm looking at this because I do have a disability program. You know that. You know we've been very successful in everything we started out to do. We have a track record. And a lot of people say, well, oh, I've never heard of it. All you have to do is go, I've been on TV, I've been on all channels. I started with the Mothers of Murdered Children because my son got killed. But they don't understand that we as mothers and fathers has got to leave that door open for even the gang users in the street. Your children, you got to leave that door open so they can walk in and say, I need help. Be there for them. There are so many parents that are not there for them. And I'm not trying to put nobody down, but I'm a mother. I'm still a mother, even though my son is killed.
Well, you're a mother to a lot of these individuals basically come inside and start from doing this, right? I mean, because I've seen them come back and basically thank you for saving their lives. If I could just implement that you spoke about the DBT, which is people with developmental disability. And I can attest that I've come in places where they're working, and they work harder than people that are supposed to be sane,
yes,
or have good disability, good understanding about the 5 senses of life.
They got no caring about themselves. They don't, it's a lot of things they do better than a person that got everything going for them. And they are good, oh, they make good workers, believe me. And I hate to say this, but sometimes I think if I hear Mr. Booth doing stuff, I would do better by putting out a product because they do care. I fought 2 years to get that program. Fought hard. They first denied me that I didn't have the experience, but I did have the experience because I had been training on 96. And I learned there. And then I have some in my family. But a lot of people don't understand. You've got to get into a person.
Well, you know what they say in Jesus was the masses. It wasn't the people that were well who came to say, it was the people that were inflicted. And those he gave special attention to. So I believe in that special attention that he gave, that the people that we look at with disabilities are actually hidden angels because they can bring out the best in people. And also, just to wind it back to talk about the ex-felon, you said something in a meeting that really set good, and I think we're going to adopt that as our new phrase and mission statement here at Gordon's. When young men and women are returning from the institution, we're going to call them the new citizens, because once they pay their debt to society, that's behind them, and some of them are truly looking for new stuff, but their society basically implement that. No, it doesn't.
And I wish, and I'm hoping that whoever hit it to get to, what his name is, Dark?
Thomas Dark, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. We gave him the flyer at that meeting that he was there. I've been here 16 years, and I've tried my best to work with the city of California. And he needs to find out. I listened to him speak the other night. He needs to also get out and find out who's dealing with the mentally ill. What is going on with the mentally ill, not just in the jail, on the street too. Because this is a big problem in society.
Well, I think that's what that forum was for that night, because he came out and he admitted himself that a lot of people are basically, they have mental issues, because you got to look at this generation of children, even young adults. A lot of these children were conceived during the high drug era with the cocaine and the crack. So a lot of these people that were basically hidden people with disabilities are now coming out because of, so people are pretty much pushing them into the streets. I've driven down the streets and seen buildings that are set up specifically for people with that caliber, and they're like wandering the streets. So yes, people are beginning to just let them filter into the streets without any cover.
I'm looking at the thing that mentally ill also is ex-drug, substance abuse. You have a whole lot of substance abuse that's got this problem, and that's under the category of mentally ill. And to me, they're not. I guess I'm real Christian, and I like to get things done, and my mind runs real fast. I don't stop at one thing and runs on to the next thing. And while you thinking of what I said before, I'm up at the top saying something else. But that's the way I've always worked. And I think we should try to get in contact with a lot of because we put them in office. And we are a good organization. And I got to really praise Senator Maddie Hunter for the help that she has gave. Also,
Esther Golar
and Dunn. And I've got to praise them, because all we need is to get to the people that we
and all of them, don't forget her.
Yeah.
Tony Buck. She's been wonderful.
Very effective.
Yes.
And we might be getting some programs that nobody even think that I was able to get. But keep in touch. And we're telling the community, keep in touch with Gordon's Foundation. We are going up. We have Mr. Bradley and Mr. Glover that's working with us, and we're going somewhere. We're gonna show this city that we can do some changes in Inglewood, especially Inglewood, because this is where my school is.
Well, as the wonderful gentleman, Mr. Bradley said, this could be the next BET, but the real BET, get the business out.